Hello, miracle workers! Welcome to another special episode of Unlocking Miracles, Janergy's Guide to Life, Love, and Leadership. If this is your first time to join us in this podcast, I'd love to encourage you to click the subscribe button, follow button, so that you'll be notified of future episodes here in Unlocking Miracles. I am so happy because I've invited somebody who will inspire us, will share more miracles in his life so that he'll be blessing more people. So let me introduce him to you. Our guest for this episode is a graduate of business administration in PSBA. He previously worked as a sales and marketing, senior business development executive, associate agency manager, and an entrepreneur. And currently, the president of Forexpreneur Incorporated. Friends, help me welcome here at Unlocking Miracle a good friend and a fellow BNI member in BNI Star. Friends, Matt Imperio. Hi, Matt.
Hello, Ma'am Janice. Good morning. Hello sa viewers. Good morning. Ayan.
Yes. How are you feeling today? How are you? What are you grateful
Ah,
for, Matt?
ayun, ayun ma'am. Medyo under the weather lang ako this past few days. Actually, nag-aalala nga ako, naku, baka hindi ako maka-attend with with this interview. Pero thank you for the opportunity, Ma'am Janice, for for sharing my story, my miracle on what I'm doing.
Yes. So as mentioned kanina, Matt and I met in our organization called BNI. I think you joined last year, tama ba?
Actually, ma'am, last year I was a substitute from
Substitute
Sir
for another
Henry.
member.
Oo,
Yes.
from another member. Ngayon, sabi ko, maganda pala ng BNI. Sabi ko, ipasok ko na lang yung sarili kong company. So, of course, there
Yes.
has to be a process in getting my own company sa BNI. Then, ayan, last December, ayan, ipasok ko na po yung company natin, Forexpreneur Company Incorporated.
Yan. So can you give us a brief background? Bakit yan yung napili mong business?
Well, I was in the sales and marketing industry for the longest time. I operate a few businesses. Pero ayun nga no, pandemic came nung 2020. So talagang nagsarado ang negosyo, maraming nawalan ng trabaho. But the good thing about it was nung 2019 or after I was involved also in the insurance industry for quite a few years. Then 2018, I was already in the financial market also, forex trading, stock market, UITF. Then 2020, nung nagkaroon nga ng pandemic, we were already trading in forex. So actually, nung time na yon, it was really a blessing kasi maraming nawalan ng trabaho, maraming nagsarang negosyo. Pero during that time, we were earning quite good. I've already garnered a few individuals or a team with me during June of 2020. And we were talking about that we should start sharing what we know about forex trading, about of course, the opportunity and the blessings that we are getting from forex trading. So July 2020, we started doing webinars about how to do forex trading.
Ayan. So in terms of doing forex trading, very experienced ka na in terms of doing it. What do you enjoy most in this business that you're doing? Ano yung parang perks talaga niya for you?
Ang nakikita ko sa kanya, this is very suitable for Pinoy. Kasi ako, I was in the direct selling industry. Ang daming mga Pilipino na gusto pa rin kumita ng extra income. Dahil alam naman natin na hindi sapat yung kinikita nila. Even for OFW, mga kababayan natin, kahit na nandun sila sa abroad, usually hindi pa rin sapat yung kinikita nila for their family, no? So kaya nung nakita ko ang forex trading na you can do this for a few hours in a day, no, during your free time, pwede ka nang kumita ng significant ah, profit or additional income for the family. Kaya talagang since I've learned forex trading and talagang na fully experience namin siya nung during the pandemic, talagang naging advocacy na namin that we really have to share the right information and the best opportunity about forex trading.
Yan, beautiful, no? Kaya rin, this the reason why I invited Matt to create more awareness amongst Filipino. Kasi mga Pilipino madalas ma-scam. And we really want to safeguard the hard-earned money of Filipinos, especially yung mga
Yes, yes.
OFWs natin. And that's the reason why I invited also Matt kasi para makapagbigay siya ng mga tips and best practices as well. And also, I think Matt will be also sharing later on yung mga trainings na binibigay nila, no? And I think those for free. So, i-take advantage and look forward to that later on. So, yan. So, we are here at Unlocking Miracles, and it's all about talking about miracles in
Yes.
our lives. And I know you have miracles in your life that you want to share with our audience. So, yan, feel free to share two or three. Matt, sige, go ahead.
Okay. Actually, my first miracle was actually ano po, no, I started a family at an earlier stage. I was 20 at that time, my wife was 17. So maaga kaming napasok sa pagpapamilyang buhay. So, and during that time, kaya ano po, no, kaya with my experience, talagang ang hirap kumita ng pera, ang hirap ano, no, ang hirap sumabay para kumita ng pera. So kaya ayun, I was into direct selling for the longest time. Hanggang sa napansin ko parang it's not suitable para for a growing family. Na katulad ko, I grew up with my father as an OFW na parang parati siyang wala. Although ako, nung time na yon, nandito nga ako sa Pilipinas, pero parati rin ako wala kasi parati akong wala sa bahay. So, nung nakita ko tong forex trading, sabi ko nga, if you know how to do forex trading, kahit nasa bahay ka lang, pwede kang kumita ng pera. That was my realization. And then the second miracle that I wanted to really share was, during the pandemic, a lot of my friends, a lot of them were breadwinners. Talagang umiiyak na sila na anong daw gagawin nila. Di sila makalabas ng pera, di sila makalabas ng bahay, ubos na yung savings nila, wala na silang pera. They don't know what to do. Kung paano pa, paano magkakaroon ng food yung family nila kasi aasa na lang daw ba sila sa ayuda or yung bigay ng barangay na grocery. So, and during that time, kumikita na ako ng maganda with forex trading. Nung una kasi I was just really sharing with them, nagbibigay ng konti ah, sa kanila for food. Hanggang sa yun na nga, I invited them and to learn more about forex trading hanggang sa after a few weeks, a couple of months, 2020, 2021, they were earning. Ang sarap lang sa feeling nung sinasabi na nila mismo, they were also crying na nagpapasalamat sila na, "Bro, thank you talaga. Kung hindi dahil sa'yo, hindi ko na alam kung saan kami pupunta o baka umuwi na kami
Yan.
ng probinsya, wala na kami dito sa Maynila, no?" So, ang nangyari sa amin kasi during that time or kahit before pandemic, yung kinikita namin, yung business namin, hindi rin gano'n kalaki yung kinikita namin for our family. Pero because of of the industry, because of forex trading, it was augmented significantly. Kaya ayan, talagang grabe, ano ba, the lifestyle was improved. Um, may iba pa akong kaibigan yung yung anak nila napag-aral na nila sa abroad, sa Australia. So talagang nakakatuwa lang. Nakakatuwa na if someone had a miracle in their life na dahil and ina-attribute nila sa'yo, parang para sa akin, milagro na rin o miracle na rin. Kasi parang, yun nga, sabi nga na, kung hindi dahil sa na-share ko o ipinilit ko sa kanila, hindi nila mararanasan kung ano yung nangyayari ngayon sa buhay nila.
Wow, beautiful. What I'm getting from your sharing is you experience the blessing, the miracle for yourself. And dahil out of goodness and of course, you want to help more people, and shinare mo lang din siya. And people responded to your call, and that's why you're blessing more people. Um, I'm curious to know, Matt, what's the biggest misconception pagdating sa forex trading? Bakit marami ang takot or ayaw sumubok nito?
Well, yun po, no? It's a very good question, Ma'am Janice, no? Talagang yun yung nakakalungkot. The biggest misconception or yung usual na naririnig natin ngayon sa sa social media about forex trading is it's a scam. No, hindi siya totoo. Maraming ano sa kanya, maraming kumbaga ano lang siya, fad lang siya, no? Yun yung nakakalungkot eh. Kasi the industry is real. It has been in existence hindi pa po panahon ni Jesus Christ. Meron ng forex trading. Everybody is doing it, the government, big companies, and of course, the banking industry is doing forex trading. Ang problema lang po talaga is the people or the person that is sharing or telling about forex trading. Marami na rin po marami kasing sumasakay sa fad at dahil alam nga nila na opportunity o maraming pwedeng maging curious. So, kung gumagawa na sila ng kalokohan, kumbaga, yun nga, ginagawa na nilang scam yung forex trading.
So, Matt,
Pero
for
ang
the benefit of our viewers, can you give us some tips? Ano ba yung red flag na pwede nating makita pagka ito ay tunay na forex or forex trading or ito ay scam?
okay, first and foremost, ang forex trading po, no, this is not a get rich quick scheme program. So hindi yung pumasok ka lang sa forex trading, sigurado magpapaypay ka na ng pera. Kumbaga, talagang kikita ka ng yung 1,000 mo, kikita ng daang milyon. So, hindi po ganon ang forex trading. Ang forex trading is a business. So, in layman's terms, sabi ko nga, para siyang buy and sell. So, para kang namuhunan ka, pumunta ka ng Divisoria, then pagdating mo sa lugar ninyo, syempre pinamili mo, ibebenta mo siya ng may tubo. Basically, parang in layman's term, ganun po ang forex trading, no? At hindi siya sugal, hindi siya buy lang, hindi siya sell lang, hindi siya pipili ka ng red o pipili ka lang ng green, kikita ka na, hindi po. You really have to learn how to do forex trading. And it really takes time and effort to learn how to do forex trading and experience, no? Kaya importante, we have to look for the right mentors, the right coaches na talagang makikita mo sa kanila yung personality nila of of being a teacher or being a coach, 'no, about on something. Kasi ang nakakalungkot, marami tayong makikita sa social media, sasabihin nila forex trader sila, nakasakay sa kotse, merong nag-selfie sa isang mansion, 'no, o kaya makikita mo, may katabing ano, 'no, isang mga bungkus ng pera o pile ng pera sa tabi nila. Hindi po gano'n ang isang forex trading o ang isang forex trader. Sa totoo lang po, yung mga kilala kong forex trader na talagang kumikita ng maganda, 5, 6, 7, 8 digit pa nga. Mga low-key lang, eh. Sila yung mga taong simple lang. Siguro dahil ayaw din nila ma-BIR, hindi, joke lang. Nagfa-file naman talaga kami. Kumbaga parang sa insurance, personal ano na lang po talaga, personal, filing na lang talaga. Pero talagang, low-key lang, 'no. So, talagang mga simpleng tao lang na talagang ang goal lang talaga nila ang goal lang din nila is mai-share yung knowledge nila, yung alam nilang, right information about forex trading.
Ayan. Thank you for clarifying that, Matt, 'no. So, the next time na may
Excuse.
nag-o-offer sa inyo ng forex trading at nag-i-invest kayo ng pera, na sasabihin sa inyo, "Mag-invest ka lang ng pera tapos ano na, kami ng bahala sa pera
Ki
mo."
ki
Naku,
Kikita ka na
lagot
ng
na
malaki.
'yon. Baka wala na,
Opo,
itakbo na yung pera mo, 'di ba?
opo. Ano po talaga, we have to do our due diligence.
Due
Ang sabi ko
diligence.
nga, 'no, kami dito sa Forexpreneur, we always say that investment is a trust business. So, bago ka pumasok o bago ka magtiwala dun sa isang kakilala mo, sa kumpanya na nakikita mo, you have to do your due diligence. Tingnan mo muna, study, pag-aralan mo muna sila, 'no. Um, kung 'yan ay tao, then meet up mo muna, ano, 'no, you have to have a certain, fellowship, or you really have to know kung totoo bang forex trader 'to o baka mamaya yung mga picture-picture nito hindi naman pala totoo, 'no. So, ayun, parang parang sa negosyo din talaga, eh, 'no. So, kailangan po pag-aralan muna natin lahat ng pinapasok natin para
Yan. Thank
hindi
you
po
for those
tayo
tips,
ano.
Matt. Yes,
Yes.
very helpful yan sa mga kababayan natin, 'no, especially those na medyo hindi pa familiar how really forex trading works. Um, so let's talk about naman you as a father, because this episode is like an advanced celebration of Father's Day in
Oo
June.
nga pala, malapit na,
But
opo.
yeah, let's talk about how are you? Kasi recently I found out na may anak ka na graduate, and I actually congratulated you, di ba? Sabi ko, oy, ang galing naman, meron ng napagtapos si Matt kahit hindi pa college, di ba? Eh ako wala pa nga nauumpisahan. So I was really happy for you. How are you as a father right now? How are you taking care of your kids? How are you disciplining them? How's your relationship with them?
Ako ma'am ano na, actually sabi nga sa inyo po, 'no, that yung moving up ko na grade 12 was my youngest. So, I have 3 daughters. So, yung dalawa nakatapos na ng college, they have their own careers right now. One is, senior HR officer sa BGC. Then yung isa is a practicing medtech na rin. And then yun nga, yung bunso, kaka-graduate lang from St. Paul. So, ako po as a father, well, ako masasabi ko ano, masuwerte din ako sa mga anak ko kasi yung mga anak ko lumaki sila na bahay eskuwela lang. Ah, kung papasyal sila, magmo-mall, sigurado kaming family, 'no, kami. Although sabi nga ng wife ko, matatapang daw yung anak ko, mga palasagot, ganyan. Pero kasi ako sa family ko, 'no, sa amin, within my family, meron akong rule lang. Although nung sabi nga ng mother ko, parang ano daw, parang ini-encourage ko daw na maging matigas ulo ng mga anak ko. Pero seen it and observed it. Hindi naging iba yung nangyari. So, kasi akong rule ko, Miss Janice, is sa amin, sa bahay, lalo na magkakasama kami, nagdi-dinner, nagla-lunch, pwede kang makipag-diskusyon sa akin or pwede mong ibigay o yung opinion mo, pwede kang sumagot in a nice way. Meron kang hindi gusto, pwede mong sagutin in a nice way. Pero make it a point na yung argument ay siguraduhin mong tama ka or meron kang talagang merong valid reason. Kasi kung hindi, mapagsasabihan ko sila. And yung mga anak ko dumaan din sa konting palo sa yon, face the wall, ganyan. So, pero siguro kasi ako po 'pag ayun nga kasi mga anak ko mahilig sumagot. So, 'pag sumasagot sila then mataas ang boses, so rin ako. Pero eventually kasi ako yung tatay, eh. So, siyempre ako yung panalo. Pero right after the argument, right after na mapagalitan ko sila, I will always process bakit sila nagkamali. Bakit ko sila sinigawan, bakit ko sila sinabing, "Stop, you're wrong." So, bakit hindi ko na tinanggap kung ano man yung gusto nila ikatwiran. Yun nga, after ng gano'n, I see to it that I process the situation. Ano yung mali nila? Ano yung point ko? Ano yung point ano yung point nila na naiintindihan ko? Eventually, naging okay naman, 'no? Parang na-appreciate nila yon. They became stronger in terms of personality. Nakikita ko na among their peers, parang sila yung ate, sila yung parang tagapayo. So parang sa akin, ano na rin, it's already a sort of miracle para sa akin na parang, okay, buti naman pala yung mga anak ko ganito. So kaya ayun po, yun yung usually ginagawa ko sa mga anak ko. Pero sabi ng wife ko, baka daw sa apo maging spoiler ako. So, baka naman daw yun yung talagang matitigas ang ulo. Pero naku, ewan ko ba, ang mga siguro
May apo
gano'n
ka na
yata
ba,
ang mga
Matt?
wala pa po, 'wag muna.
Wala
Wala
pa.
pa,
Pero may love life na mga anak mo? May mga boyfriend na
yung
rin?
eldest ko may boyfriend na siya, parang 3 years, 4 years na rin yata sila. Pero yun nga siguro or this is something with the new generation. Parang sila yung ayaw magkaanak o ayaw mo na
Mm.
mag-asawa. So,
Oo.
gusto mo na career, gusto mo na enjoy with friends or kung may tutulungan daw sila, either pet na lang o anak na lang ng iba. So, parang ganun na yung mga pinag-uusapan namin.
Oh, nice. Thank you for sharing, no. I'm sure we have fathers that are watching right now and you're blessing them with your sharing because yun, dati nga kasi, no, if you're given the opportunity na mas maaga ka mag-start ng family, di maaga ka rin makatapos sa responsibility mo, di ba? And then at the same time, you get to enjoy your retirement. And what's good about your business right now is um, you're living a life that is fully integrated that you can actually spend more time with your family. And
Yes,
that's a
yes. Ngayon
blessing
po.
talaga. That's a blessing. Okay. So I have one final question for you, Matt, before we end this interview. So very easy lang naman to, and I'm sure you'll be able to answer this. So if you were given a chance to be reborn again, would you choose to do the same, to have the same life na dinaanan mo, and why? Ayan.
Mukhang surprise question nga yan, ma'am, 'no? Alam mo, ang ganda ng question mo, Ma'am Janice. Kasi if you're gonna ask me that question, siguro 20 years way back, I will have a different answer. Pero since ngayon mo siya tinanong, my answer will be, if I'm gonna go back in time to do it all over again, yes, I will do it over again. Kasi parang honestly, since ayun nga 'no, I became a father at an early age, ah, I experienced the family life, the challenge at an early age. So talagang alam niyo po, Ma'am Janice, during the time, the sacrifice, the challenges was talagang parang, "Do I deserve this?" or "Why am I doing this?" Bakit ko sinasakripisyo yung personal happiness ko, dahil sa family ko? Bakit ba't hindi ako gumigimik? Bakit hindi ako namamasyal muna kasama yung kaibigan? Bakit hindi ako umiinom? Kasi parang, kasi parang nung time na yun parang, imbes na parang nagi-guilty ako kasi ng Miss Janice, eh. Parang instead nagigimik ako parang, naku panggatas na 'to, pang-diaper na 'to, ganyan. So yun siguro yun nga 'no, kaya actually as I matured not experiencing the ano ba 'to, the golden years of being a bachelor o yung bachelor years, 20, 30 something. So, pero now na my life is on this stage, ay okey naman pala ako kahit na hindi ako nakapag-pursue ng higher education. Okey naman pala ako kahit na gano'n lang yung ginagawa ko dati. Okey naman pala yung mga anak ko ngayon. So, parang bakit ko pa siya ipagpapalit? Since the goal at the end is everybody has just to be happy, they get they get what they want, they are being provided of what they want. So parang yun nga Ma'am Janice 'no, talagang if I were to start all over again, okey lang sa akin na maghirap ulit, makantsawan, ma manig ma hindi ko kaagad ma-experience yung mga gano'n at an earlier stage in life. Pero it's all worth it na since yung stage ko sa buhay ganito na. Talagang okey kasi minsan nga parang ako naman ngayon yung parang naaawa sa mga ibang kakilala ko. A few years back, ako naman yung parang naaawa sa mga kakilala ko na kasi parang, ngayon ka palang merong ano, parang grade school, ngayon ka palang merong ganito, ganyan, ngayon mo palang pinoproblema yan. Sabi ko, "Eh, tapos na ako diyan." So, kaya ayun na-appreciate ko yung pagkakaroon ng challenge sa buhay ko at an earlier stage of having a family.
Yeah, beautiful. And because of that, you can provide wisdom to those who are still undergoing yung challenges na dinaanan mo. 'Di ba? So, what a
Yes.
beautiful gift 'yon to parents and would-be parents na pwede mo na silang mag-guide, masuportahan kasi nadaanan ko na 'yan, eh. And if
Opo.
nadaanan ko 'yan, you can provide that kind of hope to them na huwag kayong bibitaw kasi kaya niyo rin 'yan, 'di ba? So
Yes,
ang
yes
ganda
po.
lang, 'di ba? Puwede ka na maging ano din, parent coach, aside from
Ay
forex
naku.
trading coach. Okay. Ayan, sige. So we are about to end this interview and I'd like to invite you, Ma, to share any social media accounts that you have, Facebook group, or any event that you have upcoming so that our viewers will be able to connect with you. Go ahead.
Ayun po, thank you again Ma'am Janice, for this opportunity of sharing my miracles in life, sharing my business, forex trading, forexpreneur. I would like to invite everyone to look for my page. It's called Forexpreneur in Facebook. Um, Although to be honest, since ngayon pa lang namin inaayos yung ano namin, yung website, nire-rearrange namin yung ano namin, yung Facebook page. But ano po, siguro after a few weeks, I will have a comment on this podcast. We will be having by June, we will be having our regular forex trading uh educational programs or webinars. This will be for free. So para doon sa mga curious or interested to just understand and curious about forex trading, this is for you. For people who are curious about the opportunities in forex trading and would like to upskill or improve or level up their technical skills when it comes to forex trading, this is also for you. So we will have a curriculum webinars regarding this levels of knowledge or information about forex trading. So we will announce it by June, and of course, ma'am, we will share it with your podcast.
Yes, definitely. We'll look forward to that announcement. And yan, so for the meantime, connect lang kayo kay Matt. Baka may mga questions kayo or you are interested to already invest in forex trading. Matt can definitely help you on that. Thank you very much,
Yes.
Matt, for spending your precious time with me. I know it's not you're under the weather pa, pero I really appreciate
Opo.
the time and the effort that you shared with us para ma-bless natin yung mga nanonood sa atin ngayon. So for those who are listening to us right now, if you found the value in this episode, feel free to share this to your friends and family para mas ma-bless pa natin mas maraming tao. And I encourage you to also subscribe, rate, and follow this episode so that you'll be able to produce more content, and looking forward to more feedback from you guys para mas maka-come up tayo ng mga magandang stories of miracles so that we can bless more people. That's it for this episode. Once again, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!
Thank you. Thank you, Ma'am Janice.